Hi everybody, I'm Carrie and this short sequence is designed to help you feel more confident in the body, in the mind. So if you're lacking a little self-esteem and you could do with a bit of a nudge, maybe you have something important to do later and you need a little pick-me-up, then this is the perfect short sequence for you. Perfect for beginners or anybody who wants to just feel better. So we're going to begin just here in a nice seated place, however is comfortable for you. Feel free to bring the hands together in front of the heart or maybe just rest them on your tummy. Take a nice big breath in and a long breath out. Maybe close the eyes and 2 more just like that. Soften those shoulders, the jaw. 1 more breath. Maybe a sigh out of the mouth if you've anything to shift. Good. And then gently opening your eyes. Rolling onto your side, bring your hands down. Pushing back so you're on your hands and knees. This is tabletop pose. Spread the fingers so the hands now are just underneath the shoulders. The knees are underneath the hips and the feet are nice and relaxed. We're going to take a moment or 2 here. Maybe lean a little forward, a little back and just see how things feel. And then we're going to come through a few rounds of cat-cow, which is a lovely opener for the spine. So when you're ready, inhale, dropping your belly. Guide the back of the head towards the tailbone as you look up. And then exhale around the center of the spine towards the sky, nose towards the belly button. All the breath out. And keep moving like this 1 or 2 times. Just feeling any kinks and creases in the spine. Begin to release. No worries if you're clicking all over the place here and cracking. Totally normal. Good. And then bring yourself back to the center. Then start to widen the knees as you bring the big toes towards each other. Take a big breath in, and as you breathe out, your bottom is going to go up towards the sky and your chest and your arms are going to come down towards the floor. So if it feels comfortable for you, softening your chest in, maybe your chin comes down as well. You should feel a nice curve in the lower back. Now if this isn't nice, you can widen the elbows, make a little pillow for your head. And if you aren't enjoying the lower back stretch, you can lower your hips to your heels also. So you've got a couple of different options here. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. So if we cause a little bit of tension there in the lower back and the bottom of the spine, it helps to the body to secrete hormones and which feel really, really nice, which help to generate these feelings of confidence, of self-esteem. So little back bends are a great way to pick you up. Take 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, maybe softening this chest even more towards the floor, bottom reaching up even more towards the sky. Good. Then inhale gently. Bring the weight forward towards your hands. Keep your hands where they are as you bring your knees together a little bit. So your knees are about hip distance apart now. Hands are shoulder width apart and in front of you. Take a breath in and slowly lean your weight forward and then lower your hips and your belly all the way down. Slide the forearms out in front of you. So the elbows are either side of your chest. Your forearms are parallel and your fingers are spread wide. Adjust the legs if you need. Maybe just knocking the hips from side to side there, releasing any tension of your lower back. Feet are parallel, toes pointing away from you. This is Sphinx pose. As you breathe in, feel a little inflation, a little lift of the chest. And as you breathe out, feel your chest and your heart draw slightly forward. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw and the gaze. And we'll just stay here for 2 or 3 breaths. Working a little deeper now into this lower back stretch. You should feel a nice compression there in the lower spine. Good. Take 1 more breath wherever you are. Lovely. And then begin to widen your elbows. Bring them really wide. One hand on top of the other. Bring the forehead to the backs of the hands. And now just knocking the hips from side to side, releasing any tension from the lower back. Coming to stillness. Finding your way into Makrasana or crocodile pose. This posture is a lovely release for the lower back. And is also a wonderful antidote to anxiety, to stress. Because as you breathe in, your belly presses into the floor. This is where we hold a lot of emotion, a lot of stress and worry. And as you breathe out, you can feel like a wave of release, of calmness, of relaxation travel over your body. Maybe even a sigh through the mouth. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift the head up. Bring the hands either side of your chest. Pressing back all the way, this time into child's pose. So the hips come to the heels, the arms reach out in front of you, the head and neck is heavy. Again, if you've any discomfort in your shoulders, widen the elbows, make a pillow for the head. And take a couple of breaths here. One of my favorite poses of all time. Good. So feel free to stay here for as long as you like. You can hang out in child's pose for 15 minutes if you have the time. And when you're ready to come up, gently sliding the body up, torso comes up to kneeling pose if that's comfortable for you. But if there's any discomfort in the knees or the ankles, just roll onto your bottom and sit in any other place. Bring the hands to rest on the thighs, palms up or down. Soften the shoulders, the jaw. Close the eyes. Bring your awareness to this space between the eyebrows. And imagine it really soft, really open, really spacious. Take a couple more breaths here. And whenever you're ready, maybe bring the hands together. A little bow to your hands. Thanking yourself for your practice. Opening your eyes as you lift your head up. And good luck with whatever is coming next in your day-to-day. And we'll see you soon.